Printers sure have come a long way since the dot matrix days. Now there's a printer out that can not only print, but it can do it in 3D. Our tech expert Dan Thompson has more.
Hey everybody, so I'm here at Carmike's Windsong Theater and I have a bit of a trivia question for you. What does the movie Paranorman and spinal surgery have in common?
Norman, wait up! I like to be alone. So do I. Let's do it together.
Now some of you are probably thinking the answer is hopefully nothing. It's actually the technology behind the movie that we're interested in. At first glance, the movie may look like another computer animated movie like we're used to seeing from Disney or Pixar. Paranorman is actually done using stop motion photography, so similar to the old Gumby cartoon. So the characters and the sets are actually physical things, and they were created using a process called 3D printing.
Dead or what?
So what exactly is 3D printing? Now most people, when you hear the word printing, you think of paper, like printing a document out. With 3D printing though, we're talking about actually printing objects. So like this spoon is an example. Or with reference to the Paranorman, they actually printed out the individual body parts, assembled them on a wire frame, and then used the characters in the film. So now that brings us back to our original question, what does all this have to do with spinal surgery? Well, for that answer, we're going to run over to Knoxville-based Choice Spine and see if we can find out. Choice Spine today with Mark Beckela. He's one of the engineers. Mark, tell us just a little bit about what Choice Spine does.
So Choice Spine is a medical device manufacturing organization. We develop numerous spinal devices, various spinal fusion products to assist surgeons in treating various spinal deformities.
How has 3D printing changed the way you guys do your process and manufacturing?
So 3D printing has improved our development process in several ways. One is time. If we are coming up with a brand new design of something, using a 3D printer will allow us to work through that concept in plastic very quickly versus the old traditional method of doing metal prototypes, which take anywhere from 2 to 8 weeks.
Tell us how this process can save your company money.
So by using a 3D printer, we're spending in a scope of dollars versus the old method in doing it out of metal where it costs us hundreds of dollars. So there's a very substantial amount of savings by being able to run through different revisions in plastic versus metal. We can run through several iterations in plastic and have it proved with a matter of cents versus running it through metal prototypes, which would cost hundreds of dollars. Multiply that by how many different revisions we have to do, then we're talking dollars versus thousands of dollars in cost saved.
So that's a huge change for your business.
Yes, absolutely.
So the concept of 3D printing is actually not a new one, but what has the technology community buzzing are consumer level 3D printers. So whereas Choice Spine uses this industrial size printer, you can actually buy one from your home. It's about the size of a small microwave. So that idea you've had rolling around about the next great product, you could actually manufacture this at your home. Or who knows, in the future, instead of buying model kits for your children, you could actually just buy the design and then print the whole thing out right in your home. So the printers that are available today will only print using plastic. However, on the horizon, you'll be able to print using several other different types of mediums, like chocolate. And that is something we can all get excited about.
Oh, sweet Dan Thompson. That was fun. Very cool. Coming up in about 30 minutes over on Mornings with Fox 43, Dan Thompson stops by to talk about some cool accessories that work with your smartphone.